Essence Magazine did a feature. They have this feature called Let's Talk About Sex. And this particular topic is, does body count really matter? How many sexual partners is one allowed to have? According to these sexologists, the sky is the limit. I want to start with Dustin again. So, Dustin, um, does body count matter to you when you are entering a relationship? And if you are, do you disclose your body count to your partners?
No and no. Everybody got a pass. In the circles that I run in, we pretty much all know each other. You know what I'm saying? So like, you pretty much cast the same net. You might catch some overlap or whatever, but no, I know everybody has a pass, and I'm personally not tripping all that. Plus, I don't want to be with no nigga. So I really don't. I would rather you have had some practice. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're doing, type shit, and you know what feels good to you. You know what to ask for. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be with someone who has experienced myself. I approach it from a place of sexual wellness, right? Like, are you practicing safe sex, or are you taking certain precautions so that you don't have to? Are you on prep? Like, what's up with that? You know what I'm saying? Whether you like, are you taking care of yourself? And also, sexual wellness also includes satisfaction. So I hope you're doing it till you satisfied, like that song said. Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Do it. Do it till you satisfied. And I feel like we all have a past. And I think a lot of times when people judge that, try to call somebody promiscuous or a hoe, you just jealous 9 times out of 10 because you can't get the fucks that they got. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't have access. You're not desired in that way. So a lot of times it's envy of that, and just a lot of judgment. And if you got fucked, you got fucked. So I don't think that there's any room to cast judgment. You know what I'm saying?
Claudia?
I would never tell a body count number, low, high, whatever. First of all, they're not gonna believe you. You know what I mean? Like you say it's in the single digits, it's not believable. And once you go after over 10, over into double digits, some of these judgmental fake Christian men, they're gonna think you're a whore anyway. So it's best to
Hmm.
just like spare everybody's feelings and just like don't ask me no stupid shit like that. And I think you can have someone that has like a high body count, but like how did you get that number? Were
Hmm.
you in like several monogamous relationships that didn't work out where you wanted to, or you could have a lower number, but you was fucking on the first day and didn't do nothing about them, raw dogging it and no protection. So there's different ways to get to these numbers. And you live long enough, you're gonna rack up some numbers. You know what I'm saying? And I saw someone do this video, right? About attractiveness versus non-attractive people. I know this is like surface, but I don't really care. And it was a good point. They said if you're an attractive person, you get hit on like 10 times more, right? So say you got hit on by 500 people and you only slept with 50 of them, right? Like percentage wise. But say
Exactly.
you a mud duck and 5 people hit on you and you smash all four, you 100% gave it up. You have less discernment and less, you're less choosy than the
Hmm.
person with the higher body count. So
Hmm.
it's all in the framing.
There's nuance, there's perspective.
Right.
Yes.
I'm kind of
I
with like
agree.
minds.
I'm not gonna lie. I like a hoe ass nigga. I like a desired man. I want a man that been around, that knows what he's doing in the bedroom, that is desired by other people. And so also I'm shallow. They have to look good. So when they
Same.
cheat, it's like, of course, you're fine.
Same.
Like I don't want to get cheated on by an ugly man.
That's
And
embarrassing.
so you know what I mean? Like, ugh. So for me, we're all 30s and up. This shouldn't be a conversation once you reach a certain age. And if anyone even came to me asking the motherfucking number, I'd look at them straight to their eyes and be like, "You think I know? I sleep with
I was
men.
going to ask you, do you know your number,
I sleep
Mandy?
with men and women. Hell no. You don't even know. I go to where a woman has to remind me that I even so no. Like she'd be like, "You don't remember me, girl? No. Well, the last time you were here. Oh, hey, girl, how you doing? Like, no.
That's hilarious.
Point
Like
you
I've
way
had
better with
sex
your
with,
toes while you having sex. Oh,
you know what I mean?
hey,
I don't remember you. I was on another
girl.
planet when we
Right.
fucked.
Woo.
So to me, again, sexual health is the most important to me.
Amen.
Is that as long as you don't have nothing that you out here, giving out, or like as long as you're not being quote unquote promiscuous and not being responsible with getting tested, that's one thing. And then also using condoms and protection. I'm all for a man who fucks 100 women with a condom than a man who fucks 5 without. Because you don't know who those other women are having sex with. And so I'm all for a conscious man who likes having condom sex compared to a man who just doesn't believe in wrapping it up. So
Because they be trying it out here. I'm
they
like,
will
God
try it.
I think
don't
it's
even try.
lame to judge people for like they pass sexually or whatever, especially like when you're talking about in the gay community, because it's already smaller. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
There's so much scrutiny over people's like sexual past and stuff, and everybody wants somebody who nobody else had or who they
It's
friends
crazy.
haven't slept with or whatever. And I just don't. I know that exists or whatever, but I don't like playing into that because I know I'm gonna do what I want to do as I go through life. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a nice looking person, or if you're not a nice looking person, I don't know. Just niggas gonna be niggas. You're gonna flirt with who you want to flirt with and do what you want to do. And I know that that's what you're doing as a single person. So I'm not even gonna put myself in a place where I have an unrealistic expectation of a person's past or whatever, because I don't want nobody doing that shit to me, because it actually don't feel good when somebody try to judge you for that shit. So
Jonathan, do you know your body count?
nah.
I know my number.
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
Because
You want-
I'm not.
You want to share it?
The good. I'm not gonna say good news because that's weird to say. That's not good news. I know it because it's not in the double digits.
What?
Okay.
Carlos, you a virgin. Like,
Wow, look at you.
I think that's incredible.
wow.
I think that's
you.
incredible. Because if you wanted to get your fuck on, you could,
You
especially
absolutely
now.
could.
Wow,
So
Carlos.
yeah, that's what's up. Different strokes, literally for different
For
folks.
different
You know what I'm
folks.
saying? Like,
Hey.
hey,
I think people should keep the number with a partner or a prospective partner. Like, I don't know, because in the beginning of a relationship, it's one thing, but then, like I said, the person you break up with is not the person you get with. And
yeah,
I
just say
remember,
25.
Well, J. Cole
Yeah.
said you got to multiply it by 3.
oh my God, I'm not telling numbers because I did it before. I told like who, and it was a relationship that was trying to go to the next level, right? And we have the conversation, well, who are you with in the business, just in case? And we'd be at an event, I might, use
That's
that
a
excuse.
setup, by the way.
It
Yeah,
is
I
a
fell
setup.
for
And I
that
was like,
before too.
and I was like, and I went against my judgment, my better judgment. Like I knew I should have said, no, it's not, don't worry about it. It ain't crazy. You don't have nothing to worry about. But I told him like a few people that I was with in my life. And then I also told him stories about just like people I met or people who hit on me. When we broke up, he put the 5 that were real, right, in a list amongst 28
Oh,
or
I
30
saw
something. And then a list came out, the 38 men in the business, Claudia. I mean, I told him stories
That's so
about
lame.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
like-
Claudia!
Oh, Claudia, I ain't going to hold you. I'm Googling that as soon as we get off this.
No, this was crazy. It just
That's
hit
fucked
me.
up though.
No, it just hit me. Before I met you, I remember seeing that.
yeah.
And what's interesting is Claudia, now I understand why people try to call you these names because of that.
The list comes
I
out.
knew it
Then I
came
get
from
on
somewhere.
Then I get on Housewives. I get into the argument with Nene. You're a whore. Everyone done fucked you. And that's why it's such a trigger to me, because I'm like, it's not true, first of all. Second of all, the way it happened, I was laying with someone that I thought I was in love with and that loved me. And I was like, actually, I felt so vulnerable to even tell him the 5 people that I was with, like an athlete, whatever. I told him people in the business that I had been with, that I had, dealt with. And then he threw in any name that I ever told him. Like I remember one time I told him about a football player I was really good friends with that we never had sex. And I was like, yeah, he's considering about investing. He has an investment group that I think we can probably work with him on some projects. And he threw his name in there. He threw in people that I'm like were married, friends of mine in the business that had no business. Like I had to make phone calls after that and call wives and call people like, you know what, it's not true. And really, it really hurt me. So when I got into that argument with Nene, it was beyond the moment. It was heavier than that for me because it really took a toll. And to this day, I'm still defending myself against these lies that came from someone that I once, thought loved me.
Well, Claudia, I hate that you had to go through that. And after looking at the list, as your Eskimo sister, I'm here for you.
Ah!
Well, you
send
gotta
me
verify though, because she said he padded
That's
it.
what I
You know what I'm
said.
saying?
We'll have
So
to- but you
Circle the
know,
ones that are for you, and I'll let you know.
yeah, I
You'll
got
cross
you. but-
reference, and I'll tell you, okay.
You said cross reference,
You
Claudia.
cross reference. I'd be like, no, that one really wasn't one. He said
Okay,
I
And
was
that's
with
the
Tyrese.
bookkeeping.
He had me with like 2/3 of TGT. He had me with Tyrese, Kevin Hart, Donald Trump.
Wait, Donald Trump.
Oh, who's calling me?
No, but it all makes sense. That's
That's
why
that
I
guy.
now know. Dustin, I forgot. I so forgot about that.
Oh
I
wow.
so forgot about that. That was like because I've known you for 10 years, like 10 years. That's like over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
That's crazy.
Now we got down to the nitty gritty, Claudia. Okay.
About
Now my
the-
raindrops know, and now they know where it all started from.
So
But
you
they
know,
don't care.
Claudia, you should just leave it at 38 for the rest of your life. That's what's that like
You
30.
should have a party and call it 38 special.
That's it. I should. And everybody has to come dressed up as someone from my list.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
We're gonna do that
That's
this year.
actually good. That's actually
It-
smart.
I was offended at some of the people on the list. I'm like, please.
Now, you
My
know
taste is
damn
way
well.
better than
Put
that.
bodies on you that is like the nerve.
I want to be like Carlos knows someone. I'm like, can I swap out this one that is not you for this
Yeah.
Yeah.
dime right here?
Because I think I'm the only one that has a crush on Kevin Hart. I think Kevin Hart's like, I know. I
Okay.
said I'm the only one.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong. Look, I ain't finna yuck your yum. Shit.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead,
know,
Carlos.
okay.
But my
Go ahead.
celebrity crush is Keith Powers.
Oh, he's
Oh wow. Okay,
Who's yours, Dustin?
he's cool.
Yeah, who's your celebrity crush?
Dustin has one. Dustin, you don't want to say?
Nah, because you know what I'm
In
saying.
case you meet him.
Well, I have.
Oh.
Mandy met him too. Mandy, you
Yes.
know who I'm talking about? The
Yes.
person that we discussed a couple weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What field is he in, Dustin?
Rap music.
It's not the
Yep.
one I tell you are to me.
No, not
Okay.
Future. No, that's the homie, in my mind. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. Yeah.
Is it
But I
my-
like
is
so
it
I
my
like
dress?
Pretty Boys. I think Claudia, you met my ex. Y'all worked together on a project before.
Mhm.
I don't want to say which one.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
you met him. You
I
came
did
over
meet
his
him
damn
too.
house.
Yep.
I like a little, what
So
I'm
does your
saying?
celebrity look like your ex? Because I know how your ex
Nah.
looked. Like
Uh-uh. Not really, no. But I like attractive men. I like a little edge. You know what I'm saying? I like an urban aesthetic. I like hairy legs with the smooth ankle. You
Me
know what I'm
too.
saying?
That's very specific.
it's a few
really
things.
I'm like, what are you talking
It's a few things. You ain't never seen them niggas where the hair stop growing like right at the top
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
ankle
yeah.
and then it be
I don't pay
smooth.
attention to that.
I like
They
shit
they
like
don't wear a
that.
lot of
I'm gonna
sandals. They
start
wear a lot
doing
of
that.
socks. That's like
Yeah.
a up north thing.
I like that.
Okay.
I
Okay,
love a
I'll
brand new
do it.
white sock. That's men's lingerie. Some brand new white Nike socks.
Yup.
New drawers. That's lingerie.
Yup.
So
Who's your
yeah.
crush, Mandy? You have one? Celebrity crush?
I mean, to be respectful, my celebrity crush is married. I've met him, so I respect his marriage.
But I
met
think
them-
it's but tell me,
it's-
is it disrespectful to say it?
Yes.
Well, no, that's why I said like
Oh,
there's
sorry.
been no boundaries crossed with him. He's like the dopest guy. He's dope. So Method Man is like, I think he is just so fine.
That's a good one.
If I had to say someone single, I really think Shabuzi is just a thick, fine, like solid looking man. And then from the white spectrum of it, I love Jason Momoa.
Mm.
Okay.
He's sexy.
I
He's
like
sexy.
I like Aquaman. So those are like the three.
Those are good. Claudia,
Yeah.
who's yours that are single?
Well, I took down my crushes already, but
Oh, shit.
High five, Claudia.
I got every man I've ever wanted except this one. My celebrity crush I have now. I have not met him yet. Y'all already know it's Anthony Joshua, the boxer, the Nigerian.
Oh, he
Oh, yeah.
fine.
Yes.
He fine. He fine.
So I liked a couple of his pictures, and my nieces are like they're young, they're like 18 and 20, so they're very hip to social media. Why they like clown the shit out of me when we were together for Thanksgiving? They was like, "We see you out thirsty on Anthony Joshua's page." I was like, "I respect him as a boxer."
Yeah, he
beat
fine.
it up. Yeah.
he fine.
They were like, "You're doing too much." I'm like, "Am I?" I was like, "Well, my comment on his page got 48,000 likes, so he had to see it." And they was like, "Ugh, Auntie." I was like, "Okay, okay, let me meet his ass. I'll be cooking him
Facts.
crab legs."
Facts.
I will tell you this. It's a singer.
All right, Raindrops, if you want to watch more of that video, head to my Patreon page, okay? That is patreon.com/BeCarlosKing. Once again, patreon.com/BeCarlosKing.